If you tuned in last time, it was Captain America, but this time it's a whole new game. It's Captain America 2, Death Too Soon, starring the great Reb Brown.
Because death always comes too soon.
That too. Thank you for joining us, friends and family. I am your host, the Janimal, cartoonist from New Jersey, now living in wonderful, beautiful, it's really red and rocky, Sedona, Arizona, with my other host, the man, the myth, the legend, Dave Beatty.
Hello, everyone. Keep going.
So Dave, tell me, how did you hear about Captain America 2, Death Too Soon?
Well, just like the last one, somehow I guess my parents knew it was going to be on TV. And they wanted to see the sequel. And so it was just on one night. The funny thing about this one is I don't think they showed it in two parts on TV, but for some reason in my mind, either maybe it turned it off for some reason, but I don't really remember much beyond when spoiler alert, he's at the prison and the bike goes off the end and he does the hang glider bit. No, I take that back. It wasn't that. It was the scene before, spoiler alert, where they're at the dam and the bike goes over the side and it looks like a stuntman probably died.
I thought that was in the first one when he rolls off.
No, it was in the second one.
Oh,
hell,
okay.
It's probably in both of them. I know for sure. In the first
one,
one, it's the van.
Yes.
That's how he almost dies.
yes.
And then they bring him back.
Someone died, I
with
think.
the flag drug.
Yeah.
And then in the second one, it's the first time he becomes Captain America, and the terrorist dudes are after him.
That's actually
he's
not
trying
the
to escape
first
them.
time he becomes Captain America in this movie.
No, it's the first time when he's in the small town.
Okay.
Not when he's trying to
Stop those hoods
from taking the old people's money.
Best plot point of the movie, I hate to interrupt, is there's a gang of biker thugs in Venice Beach who are stealing the welfare checks or the checks from the senior citizens. As they cash them as they walk out of the grocery store, they rob them. I wanted to know more about that. I felt there was a lot left on the table with that scene.
But even though they're dressed like biker thugs, they're riding around in dune buggies, so it's a little confusing.
Yes, the beach scene is kind of where I went, I hate Dave Beatty right now for making me watch this. I'm sorry, no.
I didn't make you watch it.
No, but I had to. We went on the journey together.
The gun wasn't loaded.
Yeah.
But no,
Arizona.
it seems like I didn't see that second part until many, many years later when I bought it on VHS.
So they cut it out. They're like, we're good.
Yeah, but I just either my parents turned it off or it's time for bed. I don't know. This is one of those. The second one, Death Too Soon, is one of those films where I always wondered like what happened after. Like I didn't see what the resolution was for the film, because it seemed like he fell to his death and it was like over or something. Like it was a two-parter or something. They did that sometimes with TV specials. So, but that's my memory of the movie. So how did you hear about this particular gem?
So you told me. And I was like, okay, so there were two movies. All right, that's cool. And then you told me the title, Death Too Soon, and I was like, wow, and it's so thankfully, if you can go online, you can get both movies on one DVD. That way, why take two trips to the store? Do it all one shot. You can watch both movies back to back. And so that's how I learned about the movie, was watching it all in one night, basically. It was late. I think I was just did that on the the lightbox, but yeah, that's how I know of this movie. That the fact that Dave reminded me that there were two movies with Red Brown. I thought he was a one and done like George Lazenby, but apparently he pulled a Dalton, so good for him. But that's how I learned about the movie.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool.
So, looking back, this came out. This aired apparently 10 months after the first one aired.
10 months.
In 1979.
Make them while it's hot.
It's they're like Irish twins. So comparing this one to the last one to how it holds up now in 2016, what are your thoughts?
Well, again, like the previous one, I do enjoy these films, and I have very fond memories of both of them. But my memories for them, I think, is just a lot of it has to do that I saw them when I was a little kid. Mm-hmm. And for the longest time, this was the only Captain America that I knew beyond the comic books. Yeah. And it was neat to see the Captain America from the comic books running around in a TV movie. Because unlike the last one, this one he's actually wearing the proper costume.
Yes.
At the end of the other Captain America film, they actually reveal the costume and you're going, oh, now he looks like Captain America, but he doesn't actually wear it until this one. Also, this one has more action scenes because he's already Captain America in the Captain America costume.
They have like $5 extra on the action budget.
Yes, an extra $5, but for me, it goes a long way. Because I think Death Too Soon is a lot more enjoyable film because it's not only that, you also have Connie Selka in an early role. A lot of people would know her from Greatest American Hero. Yep. It's weird. She's playing the same character as the blonde-haired lady who looks nothing like her. Yeah, that's kind of weird. But also this has the late, great Christopher Lee. Yep.
Playing the arch-evil terrorist villain, Miguel, with a British accent.
Yeah, it was interesting.
Yes.
But for me, and then there's the weird cameo of Heathcliff the cat.
Yeah. It's not so much a cameo as it's a cat.
Yeah.
But they do call it Heathcliff.
Yeah, I always think of it as a Heathcliff cameo, though.
Okay. All right,
that's just how I think of it. So I'd say this is much better than the last film. I personally enjoy this film because I have a lot of fond memories, about the film.
The stunts are pretty good.
Yeah, there's some pretty cool stunts. I mean, it's kind of a slow burn, spoiler alert, when they do the hang glider bit, where the hang glider comes out of the back of the motorcycle. Yeah. But then that being said, it's kind of cool when you see it because it's really a dude on a hang glider. Like, it's not CGI. It's so that's kind of fun. But compared, again, to the more recent films, because the newer films are absolutely so fantastic, it really doesn't hold up very well. But the other thing that has to be brought out, we have to discuss the motorcycle toss. We have to discuss. So I want to know your thoughts about the movie today, but after that, we have to discuss the infamous motorcycle toss. Spoiler alert.
It's better than the first one. Number one, this movie, it's very campy, and the again, I kind of wish they did more with the plotline of the gang stealing from the old people. That was kind of interesting. This one, when he moves to the small town, it looks like it's a beautiful backlot that the small town lives in, and the whole it plays. I was waiting for the black van with the red stripe on the side to show up and Mr. T to come out, but I guess it's a couple years too early for it. But it plays like an 18 episode. Yes, it is. It was episodic. It's a TV movie, so it hits all the TV movie beats. And spoiler alert, you're going to see one of the bad guys. It's Opie's dad from Sons of Anarchy. So there you go. The whole time going, oh, I know this guy, and it's Opie's dad. So there you go. So all you Sons of Anarchy fans, watch Captain America, Death Too Soon. It's kind of like, it's like charming. So there. But it's... For 1979, like you've never seen Captain America on TV or just in real life in the flesh. Sure, he's wearing a giant helmet for no reason beyond that he rides a really cool bike, which again, I think they spent half the budget on because a lot of shots of the bike. I don't blame them. In 1979, you made a cool bike with, duct tape. So go for it.
Well, and you got to think about it too. 1979. That was in the era of Evel Knievel. It's a red, white, and blue bike. There's a lot of motorcycle stunts. I think that is definitely reflective of the era in which it was
that
made.
explains the first when you first see the bike in the first movie, which we probably should have talked about in episode 2. But episode 3, oh by the way, the flashback was like the bike montage and the first one. That's Evel Knievel.
Yeah.
Because why else would you have a ramp in the middle of the woods?
Well, yeah, it's total Evel Knievel.
Just the Elvis built that, so yeah, that makes sense. So speaking of bikes,
nice segue.
Thank you so much.
Which is not a bike.
Motorcycle. So you can it's 2 wheels and you drive fast. Wow. So you do owe it to yourself to somehow buy this movie, download it or what, but by paying for it, not illegally, guys. We don't condone that. Not like that other movie that I downloaded illegally. It's interesting. I yelled and just like, what? Yeah, it's.
So we have to describe it. So
you could
this whole thing should just be a spoiler alert. Anyhow, there's a scene in the film where Captain America is inside a prison controlled by Miguel and his terrorist gang, and he's trying to get out of the prison to pursue Miguel, who is escaping in of all things, a station wagon.
He could have got to the front of the gate through the.
But for whatever reason, he's like up against a wall, so he decides to pick up his motorcycle and throw it to this upper level walking path.
Well, you know what? Let's just act it out. So this is Captain America, and he's got to throw his motorcycle, to the wall over there. So he just kind of just looks up at the wall, right?
Yep.
And he just throws a motorcycle like this, and then it kind of just lands like that.
Very gently.
And then he jumps up. See, it's not action figures, it's reference. And he gets on top of the motorcycle and then rides down like the Great Wall of China with it to get out of the jail. So now the problem is, he has to go down the stairs to get out of the jail. But again, it's Captain America motorcycle up and then.
But he doesn't have to worry about the stairs because that's when he uses the hang glider.
Oh, that's right.
That's the hang glider scene. But the part
he
about
got a lot of lift apparently.
Yes, he did.
To go from here this way and then that way.
Yeah. But no, yeah, of all the scenes in both these movies, the hardest one to watch and the one worth watching is when he throws the motorcycle, because it totally straight up. I mean, we're going to describe it, but it goes straight up.
What I did
and
doesn't
it very
do it
gingerly lands. On the
it just looks like it's the best wire. It's better than Crouching Tiger. The best wire fool you're ever
going to see. But no, yeah, we had to talk about the motorcycle scene. But I mean, the thing of it is like it's a dated film. And I don't think it's an A-Team script. I think this is actually a repurposed $6 Million Man script, is what I think it is. There's just a lot of cues and a lot of setups and stuff that remind me of a two-parter of... Yeah, he even does the hearing thing, and it's like... And he didn't do that in the last one.
No.
So there was none of that.
Again, they had an extra $5 to spend on the budget.
An extra
10 months later.
Yeah, exactly.
The part when he rips the paneling off of the crate to find, like, the drugs or something.
Yeah.
But for some reason, first he lifts up the box and puts a little wedge so he can rip the panel off. And I'm like, you're Captain America, just rip it off. Why? You don't really need to do that. But Reb Brown is a very considerate Captain America. Property damage is not his thing. So
get some good sound effects. So he lifts it up. I'm telling you, $6 Million Man.
Yeah.
This is a repurposed $6 Million Man script.
Almost the way he jumps.
Yeah, I was just saying.
There's no robot Bigfoot though. So
that I would have watched. Captain America versus the robot Bigfoot from the $6 Million Man. That's Captain America 3, Death Too Quickly.
Where he rides in a cool red, white, and blue like Firebird.
Oh yeah. See, we've already got this figured out. Yeah.
We kickstart $10. We can act it out right now. We just get green screen and this.
Sure could, yeah.
There you go.
Captain America 3, Death in the Woods.
All right. Well, thank you again for joining us. I am the Janimal. Thanks for tuning in.
And I'm Dave Beatty. Until next time, something witty, I can't think of what to say.
We're a work in progress. We'll see you next time.
Okay. This has got the one that's got the great Christopher Lee.
The great Christopher Lee. If you want to see
a role he'd probably rather forget about.
He can now.
No, that's
That's wrong. I'm sorry.